Hey everyone, Jordas here, and today we're reviewing the G.I.joe's Classified series retro line, Dr. Mindbender. Dr. Mindbender is the master of the mad scientist, the master of the mind control, the Cobra's mad scientist, and is also the mastermind behind create Cobra Bats, and he also created a serpentor, which yes, of course, spoiler alert. He is a mad scientist of the G and Cobra members, debut. So yeah, this figure of Dr. Mindbender is a repack from I think it's a 2021. I believe it's 2021 or 2020. No, I think it's 2022. That was a San Diego Comic Con of 2022. Dr. Mindbender, the one that came with the lavatories, the set and surgeries. But this one's released. It was pretty much the same mold, except the laboratory surgery was removed. So unfortunately, I got the retro line instead because the Comic Con set version is very expensive. So really excited for Dr. Mindbender. It was hard to find. One of the 10 favorites Cobras of G.I. Joe's franchise. Nice little package. This is a blister cards. It says Cobra enemies. Nice cool image of Dr. Mindbender. Pretty evil scientist look. It comes with surgery looks. Nice little old school Hasbro look. And on the back of the box, and on the back, it shows the other figures available. Shows the rest of it. Shows the other figures available. There's Dr. Mindbender. There's Rock and Roll, and finally there's Cobra Vipers. And that's pretty much it. And it's made by Hasbro from 2025. There was already next wave. They're doing the Flint and G.I. Joe Soldier, and finally Cobra Bad, of course. I think. And it has a little bio. You want to pause to read. You can cut out the card. It says no one's half the battle. I'm going to read this. Dr. Mindbender. The Reib says, Dr. Mindbender, roles, Master of Mind Control. Dr. Mindbender was once in the ordinary names who made was that tragic mistake in the experimentals on himself. While the tinkering was with electric with a brainwave assimilation, as a means of relieving was a dental pain, and he's underwent it in a complete with a personality change and became a hateful disciple and veins. His personal mission is now to bring with the miracle that through the controls for to everyone. It says mind of mind controls. So that's about the look of the package. Let's take a open up. Let's take a quick break. Let's take a look at Dr. Mindbender out of the package. Alright, we're back with Dr. Mindbender out of the package. We're back with Dr. Mindbender out of the box. Sorry about my sore throat. Now let's take a look at some bunch of surgery first. First off, he comes with a kind of looks like a laser, some kind of laser gun blaster device. Looks kind of retro futuristic, just a black plastic with silver top. Looks pretty nice, look cool detail. He also comes with a gun. Kind of looks like a futurist pistols. I believe that was straight out of TV series, of course. He comes with looks like a canister. Looks like a canister, some kind of canister device. And it comes with a weird rubber tube that goes hard rubber plastic. It goes plug into his. And it comes with two other rifles. You have looks like a futuristic sci-fi retro rifle. It kind of reminds me of the alien Martian weapons from. It kind of reminds me from. It kind of reminds me the rifle from Mars Attack. You know those Martians who has an alien sci-fi weapon rifles. That kind of reminds me. This one, it kind of looks exactly. It does a little tab here. It goes plug into his. This looks. This is kind of neat. This rubber band looks very similar to Barbecue from Classic series, who has similar to rubber bands. What's also layers. And finally, he comes with, just like all the retro classifieds line, all the G.I. Joe's retro classified line comes with display stand with a Cobra logo. It's pretty much the same. There is no names. So I was kind of disappointed. Would it be cool? Would it have put his name on it? I think it would be nice. So now for this, let's take a look at Dr.Mindbender himself. He is a very look accurate, and this figure is pretty good. It looks pretty cool. This is very close resembling how he looks at did in the animated series. It looks. Now, aside the surgery goes and his weapons, this will fit here. Trying to fit. It's supposed to fit. Here we go with his whole rifle. As doing what's it going to do with this thing? Now the fit to his hand looks like. You're supposed to fit hand look like. Here I have this. There's a tab. I think I put it here. Ah, there we go. Here we have Dr.Mindbender is holding looks like a retro line, a device gun. And he also has a holster to put fit as well. That fit nice. And that's pretty much it. Sort of articulations. So overall, I think it's a nice one. We have this rifle that kind of looks like a super soldier and fit as well. The head sculpt for Dr.Mindbender, it looks incredible. It looks exactly like he did straight out of the vintage toy. I like his eyes looks menacing. I like he has this sculpted on his monocle eye. I like he has this sculpted on his monocle eye. It just glue plastic. Gotta be careful when you break this. I like it has little muscles, and I like it has little abs of nice little metal sheen. And there's a glove, gauntlets, or legs are actually purple. I believe that this is based on the retro line vintage toy and the animated series he wears his shirt. I do like it. I like it. Did an excellent job. However, my only major I like his cloth looks really nice. It's a good choice of vets. My only major complaint, he's kind of missing. He's missing his Cobra. He's missing Cobra on his symbol on his sleeve front as well. And the boots. And on the back here, I do like an idea. It has a nice little cloth Cobra on the symbol. Nice little cloth. Looks really nice and soft. So overall, this looks pretty nice. So I think it was the best. Like I said before, there was a variant. Like I said before, like I said before, there was a variant for Dr.Mindbender, the San Diego Comic-Con 2022. Yes, I correct. I believe this is pretty much the same figure, except he comes with a canister of looks like some kind of skeleton, bones, and brains, which is I believe this is based on the episode Serpentor Rise. This is where Serpentor first appears. So that figure is the same mold, except the colors are different. So, unfortunately, I didn't get in, so I get the retro instead. As for articulation for Dr.Mindbender, just like the rest of the Classified series, you have ball joints head for rotate 360 degrees. It doesn't up and down that much. It does go neck rotate. His arms goes up and down, goes in and out that much. Can't get out because it's hindered by a cloth. He has a butterfly joint because it's hindered by vets. He has a little bicep swivel. Double hinge elbows. Full joint wrist. Swivel wrist. Full hinge hands. He does little ab articulations. and it does have a little waist movement. It can't rotate, can't go rotate. It does waist kind of left or right. Can't rotate because it's hindered by, because this is hindered by ball joint waist. Can't rotate because it's hindered by his gun. His leg is forwards to back, goes in and out. Then the upper thigh swivel, double joint knees, glute swivel, and finally ankle finish side to side. So that's about pretty much their articulation as well. And that's about it. So overall, I think Dr.Mindbender is definitely the best looking in the Classified series here. Probably the fan favorite. Like I said, I didn't have the Comic Con of the same name. We saw a picture. It's pretty much the same mold except the other different surgeries. So overall, I think it's a high recommend. Which versions? I think this version Classified is a definitely must have. He's pretty hard to find. Like I said, I got this at Christmas gift at the Walmart. I got this as a Christmas gift. It's pretty hard to find this. If you wanted this thing, the Classified series retro line would be a high recommend this one. If you're a fan of the G.I. Joe's Classified series or Corporal Armies, I recommend to check out this. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one. Be sure to don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So thanks for watching and goodbye.